I be riding around with a bad bitch, and I'm fussing in a bitch in the beer smoking on some good shit. Clutching on my 9, ready to take shit down. I'm riding around in my city. Baby girl gon' soft them titties.
Yo, it's the millionaires, Bubsy Million in the building. You know what I mean? NYC, Harlem, BX, South Carolina, North Carolina. We here, NASCAR, North and South Carolina, artists representing, you alright? Got my manager. Oh, he over here, okay.
Military management and entertainment represents Bubsy Millions all day. Appreciate my man coming from Fayetteville looking out for us. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Appreciate that.
Man.
Then I got my man.
Yeah. Y'all know who it is, Remo, Brooklyn, New York, 718 in the building. Bugs, that's where I'm at.
It's the millionaires. You got my promoter over here, Vintage. You know what I mean? Got the show coming up and all that. Something like. Aspiring artist. My man Jay. You know what I mean? He building with the guards. Something like. And yeah, we about to shoot this video with my homie Billy Rhodes. It's for the single that we get ready to drop on My Mama. It's off the Renaissance mixtape hosted by DJ SNS, the infamous DJ for Mary J. Blige, Puff Daddy. Did me a solid on, make sure he hosts that for me. You know what I mean? It's on the website, BubsyMillions.com, so y'all go and check that out. In the meantime, in between time, you feel me? Giving my man from Fayetteville the exclusive behind the scenes video shot, you know what I'm saying, for On My Mama. So y'all make sure y'all stay tuned and y'all make sure y'all knock up the viewers. Go ahead and like and subscribe to his page right now while y'all checking this out. And y'all go subscribe to that Bubsy Millions page, Millionaires Music, alright?
I be riding around with a bad bitch, and I'm fussing in a bitch in the beer smoking on some good shit. Clutching on my 9, ready to take shit down. I'm riding around in my city. Baby girl gon' soft them titties. Alright. So how long have you been rapping?
Forever, bro. That's probably the most cliche question, you know what I mean? They ask you every time. And it's the same answer every time, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Forever, you know what I mean? Me and my homeboy was just talking about like how you normally start off with mimicking the songs that you hear, and then that normally leads into you getting into your own creative path. But yeah, forever, bro. Like I love music.
Yeah, so what you love most about being an artist?
Being able to connect with the people. You know what I mean? You came over here from Fayetteville. My peoples is from Brooklyn. My peoples is from Rocky Mount, Goldsboro. You know what I mean? Bishopville down there. You know what I mean? All the way out there to Texas and California, Vegas. You know, when you go out there and you be able to see different faces relate to your music, it does something to you that is probably indescribable. Like, you can't really put that in words.
Okay, and what is the message that you're trying to get when you put out your music?
It's millionaires. Aspire to be better, you know what I mean, for yourself and be better for the people that you have around you, you know what I mean? If you're not really doing that, to me, it's like you're not having a life worth living. You know, if it's out, like, let's say it's a situation where you're only doing it for yourself, right? It's not as fulfilling. Also, if you're just doing it for other people, it's not as fulfilling. But when you do it for yourself and other people, and you telling everybody like, hey, you could be millionaires. You ain't asking them like, hey, you know, do you want to be? And you like, yo, bro, you are a millionaire.
Okay.
There's a difference in shooting. Like, I got
one more for you. I'm gonna shoot this one to you. So, as an artist, is that a passion or a career to you?
That's a career and a passion. They say that if you do something that you really love doing and you're passionate about, it don't even feel like it's work. It don't feel like it's a career. You know what I'm saying? So I'm passionate about it, but I understand that it's about business. You know what I'm saying? We ain't doing this just for fun. You know, it was at one point when you was doing it for fun, but so much money out here to be made, you might as well go and get it. You know what I'm saying?
For real, man. For real. So out of all the goals you had to achieve, which one was the hardest?
Being able to just find myself. I think everybody has that same issue where they're finding themselves and being balanced and comfortable in their own skin. Once you find that place, like even with this tattoo, or great perhaps, you know what I mean? I'm just saying like a great is in the making, you know what I mean? And you have to be thinking about that for yourself, if not for others, because again, what is life worth living? You're not growing. multiplying and expanding, you know?
Yeah. So your style, how did you develop that over time?
Oh man, being around homies like Remo, you know what I mean? My people from the block, St. Nicholas Terrace, you know, people down in South Carolina. It was the people that I was around, you know, I picked up bits and pieces, and then sitting down with myself, looking myself in the mirror, and you know what I mean? It was like, all right, this is your niche. And then once you find that, you got money, you know what I mean? And I've been good since then. I can't complain. God is good, you know what I mean? Health is good, money is good, you know what I mean? I'm staying out the way.
That's what I'm saying. So what are your 5 top favorite rappers?
Oh man.
This right here be interesting.
See, this is what I was thinking about the other day, right? Like, from each coast, I have 5 different type rappers. All right, so from the East Coast, I would say like Big L, Big Pun, Jay-Z, Nas, right?
Okay.
But then from the West Coast, I would say like Ice Cube, Pac, E40, Snoop, and Too Short, right?
That's what I'm talking about.
Right? So then we go to the South, we gotta go with Master P, right? The whole Cash Money clique, they went crazy.
For sure.
Right? Bun B, Pimp C.
Oh yeah.
Right?
BGK for life.
Facts. Scarface.
Yes.
Right? And, nah, cause Ball and G is on the south side, right? Like on the closer to the East Coast.
Nah, they from Memphis, bro.
They in Memphis, so that's in the middle.
Nah, actually they in Houston right here.
They in Houston. All right, so then boom. So then we gotta go with A-Ball and MJG. Boom, right? So then now we come to the dirty South, right? Where we're going to Outkast, right? Goody Mob. Who else? Ludacris.
That's your favorite joint? That's one of your favorite?
What? Nah, we was just saying top 5 MCs out of certain areas. Yeah, I put Luda out there. I put Luda out there. You can't front on Luda. You can't front on Luda.
I think he going stupid. You can't front on Luda.
Yeah, out of certain areas.
Alright.
I would say T.I.
T.I. definitely.
Say T.I. And we got one more. Who's
Scarface.
Nah, we in the dirty South
You
area.
gotta do this up. Big Gip be going off too.
Yo, Gotti.
Nah.
Crazy Gotti.
lyric.
You crazy. He one of the best out of the South. He more lyrical than a lot of them.
Because I like the song that him, Young Boy, and E40. Young Boy spanked both of them on that. Spanked them. I just heard that shit.
Hey, bro.
And we ain't even mentioned, like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? We ain't, but yeah, that, you see what I'm saying? But that's the reason why you can't just say top 5. Yeah, like out of each area I have my 5, and I feel like that's a better answer to where I don't seem biased because I'm from the East Coast and make it seem like I'm not listening to other coast music. You know what I mean? I'm a hip hop connoisseur, so I make sure that I listen to different areas and their music. You know what I'm saying? You know, Eminem is in that conversation as well. You know,
I'm around with Cole.
but like I said, yeah, you wanna just make sure that everybody feels appreciated for their art because ultimately, you know, every artist is sensitive about this.
Hey, for real. Hey. Sensitive about that.
You feel me? So I just show love, you know what I mean? It's Bubsy Millions, Millionaires, inspiring everybody to be millionaires. And the new mixtape is hosted by DJ Remedy, who wants to be a millionaire. That's coming soon. Right now, you can go and check out the Renaissance, hosted by DJ SNS. You know what I mean? My man Backpack came here for Fayetteville to get the behind the scenes with Billy Rose directed. You know what I mean? Also artist, also entrepreneur. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, we do our own shit.
Facts.
That's why we hit together. You feel me?
Facts.
Me and Bugs argue every day like we brothers, nigga.
Facts.
Any God, nigga. My brother though.
But great
Because
minds.
I want him like
Facts.
he don't have fly by night music. I be trying to get him to do that. Like I be trying to get him to see that. Like
I like Magic,
you
by
don't,
the way.
yeah, he don't.
That shit hot.
And it's not about you just shooting with anybody.
Right.
Your music shouldn't be just shot with anybody. Anybody shouldn't shoot it.
Yeah.
You got dope music. You ain't got music where you can just jump out and do crazy shit. Like One Love is dope because we could do the bit scene like how Nas had and shit like that.
Facts.
We can get that off.
Okay.
But everything else should be concept with this shit. Like I like how you came with the beat and concept instead.
Yeah.
That video was fresh.
Makes sense. See, and that's what you need. People that gonna keep it funky with you like gym socks.
No, I'm not gonna tell you nothing.
You know what I mean?
I'm not gonna just tell you anything. Oh, that was fresh. We got that. Nah. That shit don't be fresh.
Yeah.
I tell everybody I shoot with, like, yo, that was, I ain't in love with that. I ain't in love with
When I
that.
looked at the Gangsta Glossy, I was like, this dope. I said, that one place we did.
By the way, that's the director for Gangsta and Glossy video that y'all been checking out this last month. You know what I mean? If y'all ever need any videos directed, holla at Billy Rose. He's on Instagram, Facebook, Billy Rose. You know what I mean? Like the road that's out here in the street.
What is Z?
With a Z. Facts.
With a Z. So what are 3 things you think an artist need to be complete?
A great engineer. Shout out to the homie D Money, Ready Records. Great manager. Shout out to Milton Cherry Management. You know what I mean? And a great support cast. You know what I mean? My man Remo, my man Slim the Don, Black Storm.
Yeah, you
Billy
definitely
Rose.
need a fucking team,
You
dog.
gotta have a team, bro.
Gotta have a team, dog.
I looked at it like the devil has demons, God has angels, and Michael Jordan had the Bulls. Feel me? You know, it's that simple. You feel me? Even Jay-Z had to have state property. You know what I mean? Michael Jackson had the Jackson 5. They're all the greats.
Everybody got a foundation.
They got
You take off by yourself or not later. You gotta have a foundation to take off.
Everybody that took off had a foundation. They all had somebody. Wu-Tang had a foundation.
Yeah, everybody.
Everybody had it. And those who didn't have it, they made it. Jay-Z
They keep it
had
God first.
No limit.
All day.
Keep it God first. You know what I'm saying? I know you said 3. That should have been 0.
Before I sing that cash,
You know what I'm saying? But that's above all. You ain't got God in your life as an artist. It's gonna be dark times. There's gonna be times where you're concerned for your safety, your well-being, your family, finances. It's gonna be a lot of times you have doubt, and if you don't have God in your life, it's gonna make you give up.
I be riding around with a bad bitch. And I'm fussing the bitch in the beer smoking on some good shit. Clutching on my 9, ready to take shit down. I'm riding around in my city. Baby girl, don't soft them titties. I'ma throw it.
You're gonna hear that voice, and that's God telling you like, yo, keep pushing. You know what I mean? This God is good
All the time.
All the time.
That's what I'm talking about. So, out of all your music, what are your favorite 3 songs?
Oh man,
Yeah.
man, that's tough.
No, I got
Depression,
Okay.
depression. One Love, the joint that we get ready to shoot. And When a Man Dies. All them songs got like some meaning to it, you know what I mean? It relates to a lot of people, it helps people reflect on their situations. And the collabs was awesome. The homegirl Jay Lee, the homie Tadal, you know what I'm saying? He went out on that track, When a Man Dies. So that's one of my favorite joints by my manager, you know what I'm saying? He loved When a Man Dies. So it hits different, you know what I mean, to everybody, you know what I'm saying? Like, that listen to it. So I just like doing that. You know, whenever you get placed in the box, that's when you kind of get lost. You know what I'm saying? Like, go by that Bruce Lee philosophy. Like, just be like water. Just kind of adapt to whatever container or whatever frame that they try to put you in.
That's for sure right there. Yeah.
Right.
So, I'm gonna ask this question right here. How do you feel about rap music that is going on today from how it's transitioned from back then?
I think it's dope.
It's evolving.
I think it's dope. I think every period had times where you had Kid and Play, MC Hammer, Vanilla Ice, those type of situations, and then you had the kiddie music, ABC, with, you know, Another Bad Creation, Crisscross, and them type of groups. And I think that was kind of like a balance where people found a way where they could make music for the kids and make music for adults. And they making money. Ultimately, when they wasn't making no money back then, the music was harder, right?
Yeah.
You making millions and millions of dollars, I can't see you really being upset in your music. Yeah.
For real.
Yeah, he smoked joints.
Okay. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I can't see you being upset. Even Big said that, like, after Ready to Die, he was like, yo, I made millions and millions of dollars. Nobody really want to hear about me rapping about being broke no more. You know what I'm saying?
You feel me?
Yeah, you know.
What about some of that money you get? Is it?
All right, what happened? You know what I mean? Like, you still broke?
You feel me?
Yeah, you didn't. I know you went 4 times, 5 times platinum. I bought your shit 3 times, B. I know you went at least 1 time platinum.
You feel me?
Yeah, what you do with that bread? All right, boom. Now you hear Big talk, I'm going back to Cali. I'm doing, you know what I mean? So it gave you life after death, and it showed you like, all right, yeah, this is what happened when I started getting the bread. Let the music evolve. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's a beautiful thing.
And how important is growth and development inside this career path?
The music is, the only thing that's constant is change. If you're not changing with the times, you're going to get left behind. As simple as that. We millionaires, so we staying ahead of the curve. Like the homie said, we do our own thing, so we stay ahead of the curve. You stay 2 steps ahead. This way you don't ever feel like you falling behind. Once you fall off, it's a wrap.
That part. So you think that if you fall off, it'll be that hard to get back where you was?
Fetty Wap, great artist.
Nah, he ain't have nothing.
Great artist.
Everything was baby. Baby.
Nah, Fetty Wap was nah.
Listen, go listen to every Fetty Wap song. It had something with baby.
Trap Queen.
Am I lying?
Trap Queen.
That's what I'm Ashanti.
Yeah,
He had a
1738.
1738.
You can't say
Bunch
baby
of
but
joints.
so
He
many
had the
times.
waves.
Nah, Fetty Wap was very
Once he
talented, but you
slowed
wanna know
down,
everybody came
Once
and
he
used
slowed
that
down,
same goddamn
boom.
sound.
Rich Homie Quan.
But he stopped. But he coming back.
Slow down.
Somebody black
Issue.
ball him.
You know what I'm saying?
Somebody black Rich.
So it might be a lot of
he
issues
did
that
to
happen
himself.
behind a lot of
Remember when
scenes.
he went on the stage at the awards?
Once you fall back, fall off, slow down.
That's a lot of stuff. He started arguing with Baby in him.
They all great artists.
Remember,
Man.
because all of that got he got kicked out.
So out of all your performances, which one was the favorite?
Him and Young Thug were going crazy at one time.
I would say whatever's the most current. You know what I'm saying? I got chills when I was shooting the video for Kill Switch, which is shot, directed by my homie Das Kingdom. So I would say that because that's my most current. Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Ain't nothing wrong with that. So from the love and the support you get for your music, how does it drive you along your path?
That's the battery pack. Like I'm self-motivated. Most people within this industry are self-motivated. Like, you know, your wife is here, but she didn't really have to push you to come and do this interview. Nobody had to push Billy Rose to come and do this video. You know what I mean? Nobody had to push none of these people.
Let me say something too. It makes it easier to shoot and edit a song or a video when a nigga got a music like him. If the shit ass, that shit hard to edit. Shit like this be easy.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying to you?
So, with self-motivated people, you just y'all all get together, and when somebody feel like they starting to lose interest or lose that drive, that spark, you'll have somebody that they cup is overflowing and they can pour right into you. You be like, yo, bro, come on, let's keep this going. You know what I mean? As soon as somebody say, yo, we ain't got this, we ain't got that, somebody was like, yo, I got it. You know what I mean? One hand washing the other and both wash the face. So
He got vibes.
God's grace.
All the time. Shoot, man, it's so been a pleasure, man, coming out here, spending time with y'all boys, man.
BackPackRadio. Shout out to Fayetteville, to the 910. You know what I mean? I forgot what y'all be saying down there. And something like that. Y'all got y'all own slang down there.
Yeah.
Shout out to Fair Norm. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna let them have that though, you know what I'm saying? I'll bang it, but you know, I ain't from Fayetteville though.
Where you from?
I'm from Miami, Florida.
Miami, Florida.
Yeah, I'm from Miami, Florida. I ain't even, yeah.
You out here?
I'm
rapping.
I ain't even shit. I'm BackPackRadio. I'm rapping BackPackRadio. That's it. I promise you on God.
Well, shout out to BackPack Radio, representing Miami, Florida, coming all the way from Fayetteville, North Carolina to come do this interview behind the scenes for the One Love video directed by Billy Rose with the team out here. Make sure y'all go check out the mixtape, The Renaissance, on BubsyMillions.com, and a new mixtape hosted by DJ Remedy coming, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Peace.
Yeah, and we keeping that.
I be riding around with a bad bitch, and I'm fussing the bitch in the beer smoking on some good shit. Clutching on my 9, ready to take shit down. I'm riding around in my city. Baby girl gon' soft them titties.
Look at that. Baby was eating that Wendy's burger so good, she done wasted little juices on her shirt, y'all. I'll find me a fry. Yeah, man, we just got finished interviewing Bubsy Millions, yo. Hey, we out here. Now, I just want to touch on this, though. It's a part in the interview, right? Where he was, you know, doing his thing at the end. You thought, you know what I'm saying shout out to Fayetteville, boop, whoop, whoop, the whoop, you know what I'm saying? And I had to just tell him, I have nothing against Fayetteville. I really don't. But I don't know if Fayetteville fuck with me enough for me to claim this shit. Ain't nobody never said I could claim this shit, so I don't claim this shit. I claim Miami, Florida. But you know, shit, I don't know if Fayetteville fucking with BackPackRadio. You know what I'm saying? Let me know. Ooh. Now, also, I'm gonna say, Bubsy Millions, cool dude, wonderful dude. Him and his whole team is wonderful, man. Wonderful. Y'all ain't finna seeing them. You gonna see him again, but it's wonderful. Good, genuine feeling. What do you say, baby?
Yeah, it was good people.
Yeah, quarter with a mouthful, get it? Quarter with a mouthful. Yeah, y'all, I'm gonna go in there and fuck the shit out of her.
Yep. Like
Life
she
with the
always do.
Tell them again, baby.
Like she always does.
Feel me? Life with the Millers, baby. Check it out on YouTube, Life with the Millers. Family vlogs, hey, it's more than fun, man. We lit on that thing. Let's be busy with BackPack Radio. I wasn't able to, you know, throw it together. You lit outside, you got people walking outside like they got something wrong with their legs. Coming down them stairs like she got ants on her leg. But we lit.
Yeah.
Bubsy Millions, man, I had a wonderful time. Wonderful time, man. I appreciate the love. Thank you for letting me come out and interviewing you and introducing me to the family and being a part of the video shoot. And I'm out.
I be riding around with a bad bitch, and I'm fussing the bitch in the beer smoking on some good shit. Clutching on my 9, ready to take shit down. I'm riding around in my city. Baby girl gon' soft them titties. I'ma throw a couple hundred on them pretty little ass bitches. You already know how I'm getting it. Just keep it going, keep this coming. This little money throwing ain't nothing. I'ma run that ball, girl, I ain't punting. If you get in this car, we fucking. I ain't spoiling nothing. I'ma roll up and I'ma pour, but you suck good dick, you gon' leave with something.